Okay, let's talk tennis now, talking about the tie-break tennis tournament.
Yeah.
Thomas Berdych was the one who won it. We expected the likes of Novak Djokovic, Rafael Nadal to state a marker here, knowing that the Australian Open is starting on Monday. We're thinking with this, they would just want to do something really spectacular, and you're like, okay, these guys are favorites for it. But right now, everyone is now talking about Roger Federer because of their performance at the tie.
Oh, that's for you.
That's for me.
That's for you. For me, I wasn't expecting anything special from Djokovic and Nadal. Remember, this is the first games since last season. Djokovic in how many months now? About 7. Nadal, they're basically just starting their preparations for the season. So for me, it is about, I mean, for these guys,
they're returning,
a lot of these guys,
well.
for them, they're just testing their fitness, they're testing, you know, their elbows. That's for Djokovic. For Nadal, is testing out his knees and to see if they are ready for the rigors of the Australian Open. So for Nadal getting to the final, I think that's quite commendable, even though he lost to Thomas Berdych. But for Djokovic, he played. The first time around against the Dominic Thiem was very, very impressive. He won that one in a straight set, but unfortunately, he went on to lose.
Little Hurts. I mean,
So
it's the guy,
Lewis,
that's what I'm saying. It's the guy he lost to. It wasn't much about, okay, trying to test his, you know, if he's okay, his elbow and all that and everything. But it's about the guy he lost to. You expect Djokovic.
Luton used to be a great player. Used to be great.
I love the word
I get your point.
Yeah, because that's someone, Stan Wawrinka pulled out injured.
Yeah.
I mean, he was replaced by Milos Raonic, and Stan Wawrinka is another player you'll be thinking Australian Open, we may just be missing him. I don't know. Just,
interesting.
But
I mean,
then
all
look
the
at the
top
big boys,
guys were here. All of them turned up, because obviously a lot of money on offer, about $250,000.
You know what that means?
For the outright winner. Unfortunately, just one person got that money. That's Thomas Berdych. But for the other guys, it's all about next week. It's all about serving off in the right frame of mind, in the right physical conditions. Next week in Melbourne for the Australian Open. That's what it's about, not the money, not the trophy. And that's when we will get to judge this guy on your screen right now, Rafael Nadal. Losing to Thomas Berdych is not a drama right now.
But the fact that's okay, he will just use this one as a test to be fit for the Australian Open.
It's very interesting.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically one.
The formers, right?
Yeah, one tournament before the major. I don't know in what shape it's going to be, but it's just, I think everything makes for an exciting Australian Open. Roger Federer, we already saw him in Perth, leading Switzerland to the Upman Cup, the same way he started the season last year. And if you believe in Omen, perhaps that's a good one for him.
Okay.
So perhaps he'll go on and win and defend his title again. Who knows? Can't put it past that guy, the way he plays.
That's
incredible.
all. You can't put him past. I'm looking forward to him becoming the oldest world #1 ever. At 36, if he gets to win Australian Open and Rafael Nadal doesn't get far, he might just become world #1.
Interesting.
But we'll go for a break now. When we come back, we'll be having Jonathan Igbinovia. He'll be joining us in the studio, of course. We'll be talking tennis, and all tennis.
So much, 2-6, 2-1, 6-7, 6-love, 6-2.
Game, set match, Germany. 2 sets to love. 6-4, 6-1.
You know, sometimes it's so ageless, and when he plays tennis, the grace and all that they add to it, you just say Roger Federer is just a living legend. Okay, what's this saying on tennis? Jonathan Igbinovia is in the studio right now, former Nigeria #1 tennis player, and of course, he was the last player in Nigeria to actually win an ATP tournament since that ATP title. Since that time, that's 9 years ago. Another Nigerian has won it, and he's been at the Junior Grand Slam and so many tournaments across the world. But right here, he's in the studio. Good morning. Good to have you.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's great to see you again. Long time.
Yes.
Yeah. What have you been up to? You're retired now, right?
I retired. Actually, I own a tennis academy in the U.S. For a while now. And I used to be in Atlanta, but I just moved to Arizona.
Right.
Whereby I still have a big tennis institute going on there.
So it's all about, for you, it looks like it's all about developing the next generation of course, superstars.
Yes, exactly. That's what it's all about, because you have to know. It's all about your experience, what you had in the past, and how can you implement it to groom the future of tennis.
Right.
So,
that's a huge one. Maybe we're going to start from there.
Yeah,
I mean, while you were playing tennis, it wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
We could still see we playing the Davis Cup and some other, you know, tournaments and other. But right now, we just don't even know where we are in terms of tennis. Apart from the pockets of events we have, talking about the tennis league, the NCC tennis leagues, then we have the Governor's Cup that is yearly.
Exactly.
But after that, you really can't really put your hands to which tournaments we have that Nigerian players can, you know, get engaged regularly and the support and all that.
I think they kind of lost their way because they kind of lost their way with the development. I think that's the problem. What people still thinking is like you need exposure. No, you need development. You have to develop this kid to be able to perform in that level. You know, as you can tell, if you say from a distance, from outside, tennis can be complicated. But there's a way you train it. There's a way you train your mind, because it's more mental.
Right.
So right now it's changing. Like tennis 20 years ago is different from tennis today. And that's pretty much, that's how I grew. Grooming my new, you know,
your new players,
my new talent in overseas. And it just is more of if you can take like a nervousness, like a pressure of your mind out of it. Like, you know, everybody go through emotion, you know, with humans. But if you can take it out of it, then you can compete at that level when it comes to this game.